He done left me in here all by myself. All by myself. Uh-oh. He coming back.
I got the playbook, Sauce Life King and the Chef MC. Now watch the way we cook.
What's goody, gang? We back again with another video from Smith
and
Queen Legs. Hey!
Yes.
And this series, our relationship series, we got episode 2, Foundations of Relations. Hey!
Yes, and
now let's talk about it.
Yeah, and this episode is how and where to start, because we feel like people don't be knowing where to start.
They don't.
And then you be confused or hurt.
Like what?
For no, he was like, "Oh, I thought we was doing something," and the other
what Trey
person
Songz say? What Trey
what
say? Dive in. That's what we be doing. That's what people be doing.
Just head first.
No foundation. And it gotta stop. The generation of relationships is booty.
Throw it away.
Straight trash. Yeah.
Let it go.
I feel like we talked about this last time. Social media play a big part in that.
Absolutely.
And it's definitely messing up the foundations. I think electronics play a big part in messing up the foundation. Because, like, when back in the day when you had that house phone, you had to go actually meet up with people.
Yeah.
You couldn't just FaceTime, get on social media to see what everybody was talking about. You had to go, where we meeting up at?
I think it was the comedy set or something, but the guy, he was like, back in the day, we didn't have all of them phones, and you can meet somebody in a whole different country, and it make you think the grass greener, and you got all these options. In reality, you don't really have all them options, and
you really don't.
You think, oh, it's about 25 bitches, I could get one of them, and you back in the day, you only had like 2-3 hoes. That was in your area code.
right in the zone. But now, hey, we got social media and all that stuff. Motherfucking talk to somebody across the world,
and then
another state.
And then motherfuckers be having unrealistic expectations. For sure.
Yes. Because of social media.
Yeah.
I think social media plays a big part in that.
Yeah. Wanting what other people got. Not knowing what they're going through behind closed doors to maintain that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm never one to be like, ooh, I want no. Because she could be getting doo-doo-doo-doo. You never know.
You never your motherfucking head.
You never.
But people will never tell you the lows of their relationship. They will always tell you the highs on social media. Mm-hmm. But that's where foundations come in. And when meeting somebody, what are some things you should know off bat? Like, I gotta know this from the jump.
We getting into that now?
Or we getting into that now.
Or should we really define what a relationship is before we
even? Ooh, we should. Okay. Yeah. So, in your own words, to you, what is a relationship?
Okay, so I feel like a relationship is a connection between like 2 or more people, because we gotta be fluid nowadays. But 2 or more people, let's be real about this. Some people, it might be a throuple. We don't know.
Ain't nobody going for that I know, but go ahead. 2 or more. Yeah, all right, get your head bust to the white meat. But go ahead, go off.
I gotta include everybody.
Yeah, hey, I ain't mad at it.
But a connection between 2 or more people who build rapport based on similarities, needs, or wants. And I chose the word rapport because I had to go look to get the right definition. Mm-hmm. A rapport means a good understanding of someone and the ability to communicate. So I feel like those are things that you have to have in a relationship is that ability to communicate, that connection, and an understanding of someone. And for me, all of that entails you having to be vulnerable and be open and share your feelings. That's
Nah,
my
most definitely.
of
Most
relationship.
definitely.
And
I
I
rock with
broke
that.
that down real good. You know what I'm
You got
saying?
like a good definition. I
Yeah.
was like,
What's
my
your
joint, my
definition?
joint basic like a motherfucker. Shoot, a relationship for me is when two people decide to deal with each other, and outside of them two, nothing else matters, and
Okay.
that defines a relationship. Now, what
Okay.
goes on in a relationship between them two, but a basic definition for me is when two people decide to deal with each other and lock in for real. I'm
And that's
basic. I keep that joint basic.
well, we need somebody because some people they just want the right to the point, and other people like me, I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You need the boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
yeah,
No, I
yeah,
feel you.
type shit. And that's our Libra lingo. So I guess that's the Libra lingo, but the textbook
You know,
definition.
you right. You right. Because when a motherfucker like tell you something, you be like, nah, you need to break that down for me so I can
Yeah,
understand.
because I
Don't
be
do
need
that to me.
what, when, where, how, and why. Like, what's going on?
No,
But
absolutely.
the textbook definition of a relationship is association or connection between objects, events, variables, or other phenomena, or the way in which two or more concept objects or people are connected, or the state of being connected. So I think
Mm,
we gave the urban dictionary. Mine's like a little
yeah.
bit more, high class urban, and yours was like urban. So
Straight to the point. You feel me? And so that takes us into it and like things you need to know when at the beginning. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
what I want to know is boom, you see somebody, what's the first thing you look at when you see them? First thing you notice. No, not the first. Let me give me 3 things you look at or you notice about somebody when you first see them.
Ooh, let's do 3 physical and then 3 non-physical. Cause let's be real, we visual people, so
We
physical is
are
important,
big physical.
especially for me. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't did my ugly before, and I'm like, no, I only want my niggas fine now. Fuck all that. It comes to me, fine, baby.
Oh, she said, I just want mine fine. You feel me? Nah, for sure. I think
Um,
like the first physical thing I look at when I look at a female is their shoes. I'm a shoe guy. I gotta look
yeah,
at them
yeah,
feet. You got some
yeah.
dirty shoes on. I'm kind of judging you. Just hey, it is what it is.
That's
Like
real.
Air Force Ones, you wearing white Air Force Ones, and they got scuff marks on them. They like you've been running through the mud, track and field. Ugh,
That's the
problem. But oh my god. Number 2. Number 2. You agree with number 1? You got another number 1.
my number one. Shoes is on my list, but that's not my number one. My
Okay, what's
number
your
one,
number 1?
it's kind of in correlation with how you
Mm-hmm.
dress,
Okay.
how you put that shit on. Cause I'm not gonna even hold you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be looking like, nah, not around me. That's
Okay.
something we can work on, but how you put that shit on, like you gotta have your own little swag, your own little, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
shoes is a part of that, but I'm looking at the overall aesthetic. Like I'd be like,
See,
oh,
I think women can get away with that because like a lot of mugs, they don't even like they don't put on shit for real. They wear some leggings and some shoes and a shirt and call it a day. Like
yeah.
leggings just took over putting on outfits these days. So like I think that's decent for your number 1. See, look. Mm-hmm. But man, we like, oh, she got on leggings. Let me see. Mm-hmm. You dragging that wagon back there. Let me see what you got. All right, okay, because you can't put on leggings and your leggings not legging. You feel me?
Right,
Like
leggings be sagging. You
if
ever
you
see somebody sagging in their
or
leggings?
if you put on leggings and I can do this,
Oh.
you need to go to kid sizes. You understand what I'm saying? Or get to the gym because that leggings ain't made for that. Like your leggings shouldn't be loose, like a what they call it, a shooting sleeve. That motherfucker be loose. Come on now. But nah, for real. I think that's the difference between men and women. Like men gotta some women do put that shit on. I give you that. But 9 times out of 10, if you go out these days, motherfuckers got on leggings and some slides or some shoes.
Some
Like,
athleisure wear.
yeah, I'm like, damn, when the leggings start taking over? But for men, we got to put that shit on in order to, get seen or whatever. But
What's your number 2?
I think that fall in. Number 2 is the teeth. The teeth is like I gotta see that smile. Make sure you ain't got no caked up butter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
My number 2 too.
That's your number 2?
Yeah, it gotta have, cause I like to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see my mans laugh. I'm like, we gotta be laughing. And if your tooth over here and it ain't nothing
That's
in
wild.
between, I
That's
can't
wild.
do it. I ain't gonna do it. That's something I'm very judgmental about. Like, we can't be throwing up the gang size with the teeth.
Look.
I like a little gap is okay, but or like the butterball, no,
Listen,
sir.
I be trying to figure out how you leave the house and did not brush your teeth. Like, it ain't just like one day. It's like it's been like a month or so. Your shit caked up.
You ever seen the people where they don't brush their tongue? Like,
like they tongue, yeah.
Yeah, like you brush your teeth, but you forgot your tongue. How?
I forgot.
That's what make your breath stink for real.
I was busy. But yeah, that's definitely number 2. Like your smile got to be on point. We can't. Come on now.
Yeah,
hygiene is a thing. I think it's overall hygiene, but definitely that smile. Like I gotta, cause like I'm not finna be up. Let me smell you and see if you smell good. Let me see them teeth. Make sure okay. All right, we can work with it.
Yeah, and I'm a kid. So if you,
me too.
I don't even like people that smoke cigarettes because I can't do the smell.
Oh yeah, cigarette smell. Oh my god, that is the worst. And that shit linger too.
It's 2024. If you still smoking cigarettes, you don't care about your life, so you can't care about me.
I think that is like one of the most unattractive things a woman can do. You can be the finest woman in the world and then pick up a cigarette. You is the ugliest motherfucker to me. Because why are you smoking cigarettes? Like
you having a hard day?
And them shit stink.
It
make your breath stink. You ever got a whiff of some cigarette smoke breath? That shit dangerous. It should be on accident.
You remember Sergeant Baby Dick? We was calling him Sergeant Baby Dick. And Sergeant Beverly. But he used to smoke cigarettes and had a coffee breath. And it was just one time in the morning, and I was like, Sergeant, please back up. I can't do it today. Your breath stinks.
That nigga hit you with the double trouble, boy. His shit smell like sewer water.
I used to talking to him because he one of them motherfuckers that like it be right here, and I'll be like.
But the fact that you call this man Baby Dick is crazy. But we gonna skip over that because hey yo.
Topic, we used to call that shit to like be like Sergeant Baby Dick, and he'll answer.
He'll answer to it.
Yeah,
bro, wow.
He didn't know what we were saying. It was the whole little.
He thought that shit was cool. That's what he thought it was. He was like, "Oh, I'm cool. They got me a nickname. What it is, yo? Stank breath ass boy."
Okay.
Number three. So for me, number 3 would be the overall appearance. No, wait. Yeah, because I was gonna say the hair, but motherfucking throwing the messy bun is still cute. So I can't really say that. So for me, my number 3 would be your overall appearance. Because I done checked out your shoes. All right, cool. Because I'm a shoe head. Gotta keep shoes clean. I done checked out your smile. Okay. Now I'm looking at the whole thing.
Okay.
From bottom to the top. And then all the way around. 360, everything. This is just off when you first see someone.
Yeah, these are like the physical.
Yeah, so like when you first see someone, like boom, 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 what you look at. So what's your number 3?
So my number 3 is, well, I guess since it's physical, I was gonna say my number 3 is like smell. It's like how you
that count, yeah. Like, yeah, that count.
when you got like the right cologne or like a natural body odor that just attracts me. It just
Nah, that I feel that. Cause
it
like
do something to me. I just feel right.
off rip, she like, oh, come here. Damn.
I've been the most attracted to has a certain smell signature,
Mhm.
and that's how I knew it was him. Cause I was like, I know that smell. Remember, I told you that smell.
Yeah. I know that smell anywhere.
Anywhere.
Hold on, bruh. Hold on, fam. I
But yeah,
think
my
you
number
kind
three is
of
smell.
stalkerish. We're gonna be in the store like,
Is that him?
where you at? I know you in here. Where you at? We gonna get you some help because motherfuckers should be showing up and you can smell them. You're like, that's him. I know where he in somewhere.
Embarrassing to admit, but
Nah, but hey, a good smelling person is like,
I knew that was him.
that's decent. She said, I knew that was him. It's decent. Like, are you one of them girls that like you gonna be dancing in that shit? Like,
Yeah, on a
half
good
the
day.
bottle gone.
Yeah, on a good day.
That shit fire though. Motherfucker be smelling good. Smell like,
Got
yeah,
some
your
phones.
hair smell good. Your
Yep.
neck smell
Oh, I
good.
braided my hair.
Yeah.
I'm short, so most people I talk to be a little taller than me. So that's the first
Yeah.
thing they gonna smell. So I'll be like, yep, all of that.
That shit be funny. But smell is important though. I don't do the natural smell. Like I get it. Like people be against like all the chemicals on your body and stuff, but some of y'all natural motherfuckers be mercy to them all.
Oh, it's not for everybody. Like me personally, I don't wear deodorant every single day, but I know when it's hotter outside and I stay in Florida, like in
Yeah.
summertime, I definitely wear deodorant more. But I also don't sweat as much. So that's
Okay.
not for everybody.
Nah,
It
for
ain't for
sure, for
everybody.
sure, for sure. Motherfuckers like I'm natural. Well, you're naturally musty. You need to fan that motherfucker out or something, cause why you
Yeah.
tart? Like we grown. Like I'm pretty sure they got some shit that ain't got no chemicals in it.
And
Some you
a
could
tip
have died before you
for
came out the house.
for the girls, there's something called glycolic acid, and it's like a liquid, and you just wipe it under your arms. That's why I don't wear deodorant most of the days
Uh-huh.
to away the bacteria, because what leaves a smell is like the bacteria, the sweat sitting on
Yeah.
your skin.
The
So
dirt and shit. Yep.
yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
See, hey, a gym for y'all natural folks, cause it
Hmm.
ain't for everybody.
You know, you need more information, hit your girl up. But
Hey,
anyway,
on God, cause Mersk, I can't do the Mersky.
what's
So,
your? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
now what you about to say?
I was gonna ask, what's your three non-physical? So after you meet them, you like boom, boom, boom. Okay, the shoes, all of that, that's in check.
Okay, so now that's me getting to like actually like talking to him
Yeah,
and
like
like
again, like
okay,
the three. What was your three shoes?
shoes, teeth, and then like the overall all together. Like
Overall
I gotta
appearance.
see. Yeah.
And mine's was goddamn. I don't even remember.
What was
I
your first one? Cause you
my
said shoot.
one was how you put that shit on. So I guess like
Yeah.
the overall appearance
Overall,
first, and then teeth,
and then
and then
smell.
smell.
Yeah.
After we get through that, then
So after we
okay,
get over looking at your
yeah,
motherfucking ass, we gonna
okay,
get to. All right. I think for me, these not like in order from like, oh, this is a must. Da, da, da. It's just three things. You'll laugh because we definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna make you laugh. You know what
got
I'm
to.
saying? I'm gonna say some stupid shit. You gonna laugh, and I'm be like, is that cute or not? Like, if you, whoa, don't fuck with you. Okay, a cute laugh is for sure one of my three. What you got for one of yours?
One of mine is confident. I think
Hmm.
that's my top one. It's like you gotta be
Okay.
confident because I'm confident, and I notice like as I get older, like
Mm-hmm.
that's intimidating for some people. And dudes have told me that like that's intimidating. Like I walk in a room and I feel like Beyonce could walk in a room, and I'm right there with Beyonce. If you ask me, I'm delusional.
Hey, that's what's up. You should feel like that.
So
She
confidence
put.
for a dude is important to me because you gotta like match my confidence or be more confident because I'm not gonna let nobody run over me. The same way I don't expect nobody to let you like get run over. Like confidence
No,
is
that's real.
important.
That's real facts. I can get with that confidence. You got to be stand on what you stand on.
You can't go in there slumped over and shit. Like, no, you gotta
Yeah, like
nervous. Like, because when I walk in there, man, you gonna see me. You gonna be like, okay, who is that?
like
And I'm like,
yeah.
all that. I know.
I fuck with confidence.
It's me.
My number 2 would just be like personality. Like
Yeah.
like I said, because I'm gonna crack a joke. Like, can you laugh? Can you be like, oh man, that shit was whack? Haha. I gotta feel you out for real. Because most motherfuckers is like stank. They try to like be all stuck up and shit. No, hey, relax.
Fine. Yeah.
Relax.
I think that's
Be
my number 2 too is personality.
personality.
You
Yeah.
gotta have a personality. You gotta be
Not no.
confident. You gotta have a personality. Because what
Yeah.
saying the serious asshole. Like
Why so serious?
I'm serious, but like not all the fucking time.
Yeah, like people make it seem like meeting somebody or talking to somebody is a crime. Like you gotta like
Right.
or like nah, relax. Cause like motherfuckers, you can talk to somebody and not be trying to talk to somebody, but motherfuckers be acting like you trying to like get in their drawers and shit. No, I'm just having a conversation. Shit.
Yeah.
Why? Just being a people person. So personality is definitely a must. Like nobody want no stank up friend. Like you could have met your best friend. Don't even fucking know it.
Mm-hmm.
So personality is a must. Number 3. Number 3.
I know those tricks.
I don't know. Number 3. Damn, I'm kind of lost on number 3. I don't know what my third one would be. You got a third one already?
My third one is the one you already said, which is like gotta make me laugh. We gotta have. I would more so say you gotta be in touch with your childish side. That's like number 3. Like we gotta be able to like, cause I want someone like we could go to Walmart and have fun. Like that's the shit that I think about. Can we just sit in the house and play games? So definitely, it's like being in tune with your inner child.
Okay, yeah. I think number 3 for me would probably be like being able to hold a conversation.
Yeah, that's important.
So if like we just meet, we trying to talk, we trying to get to know each other. Like I can't be the only person asking questions or like feeding the conversation. It got to go both ways. So yeah, that's definitely a conversation starter, conversation holder. Got to be able to have a conversation.
Yeah,
because I think that tells you a lot about a person. Yeah, or you're just not interested.
That's very important because I feel like that's how people go so long and be like, I don't really like this person because they never really had a conversation. It's either sexual or financial, or y'all just don't talk about
physical. All physical. Like, oh, you just fine. Like, so I like a fine motherfucker. So yeah, that's 3. I rock with that. So when you wanna get into dating and talking, or things you need to know at the beginning? Because I think both of those are starting points.
I feel like we should start with when we first meet someone and then get into the dating versus talking.
Okay. So when you first meet someone, right? Boom, met you. We exchange numbers. We going out to eat. We talking. We having conversation. What are things you think you should know off the bat? Not even just on that one night. Let's say like the first month of knowing someone and getting to know someone. What do you think things you should be told?
Things I should be told?
Yeah. Like.
Okay.
Like, okay, how about this? What are some questions you would ask somebody that you had just met and you're trying to get to know and potentially thinking about, dating?
Okay. For me, one of those things like we talked about is like kind of holding a conversation and with that I think I want to know. First of all, is you married?
I'll flip. That's number one. Number one. Say, fam. Let me see your ring finger. Make sure you ain't got no little grooves in that mouth. Let me see it. Let me see that thing.
We don't do that no more.
Let me see your rings no more. Like, goddamn. You married? No, you sure? You sure you ain't married, but you not married, but he's still married and he
right. Like y'all signed the divorce papers and everything, and you ain't never had. That's my number. Like, is you married? Like,
okay, tight
and
shit.
how many do you have kids? How many kids?
So how many kids? How many kids is a deal breaker for you?
Okay, so for me, being that I don't have kids, I was literally having this conversation with myself the other day. I'd be like, one is manageable because y'all just be having kids. I don't know why niggas just be having kids, bitches too, but you know, one is manageable.
Giving out that good D. Duh, motherfucker. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay. I had a moment. Whole moment. Don't mind me. I'm just. Go ahead.
I'm side-eyeing you like two, because again, I don't have any. So we gotta understand that perspective. 3 is a lot. 4, you wildin'. Don't talk to me. Nope.
Damn, 4 is you wildin'.
Don't talk, because when I have a kid, then we got 5 kids. What if I have twins?
You got 1. He got 5. The fuck are you talking about? No, nigga, I got 1. You got 5, bro. You need some insurance. I don't understand. I don't never understand that part because well, in my opinion, you done talking. I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off. Go ahead. No, it's like I stayed on that. They got 5 kids. Nigga was giving out some good D. I'm just saying. Nigga was dropping it off, but at the same time, shit. Who had his kids? Y'all didn't know he was just dropping out D? Like, ding dong. Here you go. I'm gonna go this way. I mean, I'm not gonna say never. I mean, I understand it because, like, if you want your own kids, then you don't want to keep adding and like, because like, if y'all like really work out, then like, what's yours is his, and what's his is yours. So like, you gonna have 5 kids too,
that's
or 6, whatever. So that's real deal. But you could be missing out on the blessing because a man got kids. You willing to miss out on that blessing because he got more than 3 kids? If you are. Age ain't nothing but a number.
No, okay. So for me, like right now, I wouldn't date nobody that's kids is under 4 years old.
We not talking about right now. We're talking in general.
In general?
Like general, just like general. Like let's not put timestamps on anything. That's just in general.
In general?
Yeah. If you're not with it, you're not with it. That's fine. Like, can't nobody judge you for making your own decisions. If you're not with it, you're not with it. Nigga, you got 4 kids. Excuse me. The brother behind you got 1. What's your name?
How many? Now, I will say, if you a good father,
how would you know? How would you know?
I would have to figure that out.
But but the man told you up front, I got 4 kids. And you like, ooh, so how would you know he's a good father?
And another thing that's important, how many baby mamas?
Why does that matter?
Because it does.
It don't matter. That's like him asking you how many niggas you slept with.
No, that's not the same.
It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
It's not the same.
You're asking him how many women you slept with that you got pregnant. And he asks you how many dudes you slept with. If a man asks you how many dudes you slept with, what you gonna say?
I don't never had that conversation.
That's not what I asked you. I said if a man asks you, hey, how many sex partners you got, what you gonna say?
That's my answer. I don't ever have that conversation, and I'm not.
Okay then, and he gonna say the same thing about his baby mamas. That I don't have that conversation. I got 4 kids, and that's just what it is. You don't even know how many baby mamas I got. That's fair, right?
That's fair.
I feel like that's fair. Well, in like most situations, it wouldn't be fair. If a man flat out told somebody like that, they'd probably get him walk away.
Possibly.
Ain't no possible. You know, anybody going for that. Motherfuckers nosy. I hate that. Motherfucker asks you a question and you gotta answer it, but like if you reciprocate the same energy, like, okay, well, how many dudes you slept with? Then it's like, why you want to know that? You want to know how many women I slept with and got pregnant? How many dudes you slept with and didn't get pregnant by? Yeah, let's talk about it.
No, I don't feel like that's the same.
It's the same thing.
I feel like it's the same.
It's the same thing.
People have I slept with and they got me pregnant.
They be like, how many baby mamas you got? I got 6. I got 6, only got 4 kids. Well, a couple of them had abortions. That still count, right? Exactly. Motherfuckers be like, whoa, you too honest. You too honest. It's the same thing. Well, how many non-baby daddies you got? 9? Shoot.
When you put it like that, all right. All right, when you put it like that.
To me, it's the same thing. But I feel like you just got to be grown enough to have those conversations.
That's
but you saying that if he's a good father, it's a turn on. But how do you know he's a good father if you ain't never going to further that conversation with somebody who got more than 3 kids?
We could have a conversation. I just don't know how serious I'm gonna be about this conversation.
Then how you gonna know? How you gonna find out if you're a good father or a good person?
Cause you could peep. To me, you could peep if someone is a good father. Like if I let's say I follow you on socials, right, and you go spend time with your jit.
A lot of people don't post their kids on social media though.
And that's true. And then if you doing for your kids, I just feel like that's very important to me because I didn't have a good father. Mm-hmm. So for me, that's really important because I feel like I've encountered dudes that like didn't really take care of their kids. They weren't in their kids' life. And for me, that was an instant no, because that's going to be a reflection of how you would treat me or my jit once I get pregnant. The next one that you don't take.
You gotta get to that conversation though, because you said you don't know how serious you're gonna take the conversation once you find out he got how many kids.
I don't know how serious I'm gonna take you because
you said the conversation. Him and the conversation the same thing.
You and the conversation. I don't know how serious I'm gonna take you. And that's just me being real. I don't like because again, I ain't got no kids. That sounds like a lot of baggage to me.
Oh, baggage. That's wild.
For me not having no kids, for you know how many personalities. Let's say you got a separate baby mama for each of your kids. Mm-hmm. Those are a whole lot of personalities we got to deal with.
But who said you got to deal with those personalities?
At some point, the way that I would
at some point.
Yeah, at some point, the way that I would like my family to operate, I would want us to have some decency with dealing with each other.
At some point, but not off the bat. So
not off the bat, no.
That's your problem, my boy. Until we get to that point. I just wanted to know what else you got. What else you got? You got to know off top.
What I said already is you married. How many kids you got? Something else I need to know is your spirituality. Do you have a relationship with God? I'm not really a religious person, but I'm very spiritual, and I feel like that's very important to me.
Okay, I can rock with that. Like, what if somebody was like, I don't believe in God? That conversation not serious either, huh? You don't leave. Yeah. What if you can change that person's life? Like, not
that's real. That's real.
What if you that missing piece to help them get to that spot? I thought
about that before too. For me, if you were to tell me that, I'd just be like, we could be like cordial. I'm not here to persuade my spirituality or push that onto anybody, but I feel like I could be that person and be like.
So I got a question.
What's that?
Does God say judge others, or to not judge others?
To not judge others. That's why I say we can be cordial.
Sound like a little judgment there, buddy.
how does it sound like judgment when I say, okay, that's something to me, that's one of my deal breakers.
Exactly. That's judgment
That's
because
always that judgment. If I'm
I,
saying, if you tell me you
mm-hmm,
don't believe in God,
mm-hmm,
I don't care about your religion because I'm not religious. But if you say I don't believe in God, and me sitting here, I'm not a person that's thinking, oh, I'm finna change you at all.
mm-hmm.
Like that's not my purpose in life. I
Yeah.
might be. So if that's something that's important to me, that's something that you don't believe in. And when we have whatever go on in life or in our relationship, and I'm like, let's pray about it. And you like, I already told you in the beginning, I don't believe in God.
Mm-hmm.
That's at some point gonna be something that we get into conflict about. If our lifestyles don't mesh in that simple manner where God is my foundation and God is your foundation, our foundation off rip is gonna be uneven.
I feel you.
I don't feel
I can
like
understand that.
that's not to me. That's not judgment. Me saying, "Oh, you like you don't believe in God? What's wrong with you? That you finna go like that to me? That's judgment." But if I'm like, okay, well, that's your. I mean, that's cool for you, big dog. Like we
Whatever
could,
works for you.
yeah.
Okay. I can rock with that. Hmm. What else you
What's
got on your list? You want me to go to my list? You want me to go to my list?
I mean, shit.
I go to mine.
Something that I need to know from the beginning. What else is on my
Or a
list?
question you would ask. I think we should have did 3.
We
Let's
should have
do
did
4.
three.
Let's do 4. You already did. That's your third one. Religion was your third one. Let's do one more. Something
But
you would have to ask.
what's your goals and your purpose? What's your ambition? That's important because something that I
Mm-hmm.
learned about myself is I like somebody that's dedicated to something,
Yeah.
that has their own purpose and their own goals and leadership. Because again, that's something that I've never really had. So all of that is like wrapped up in one. Some very,
Okay.
very, very
No, I
important.
think that's good. Like you gotta come on, bro. You just can't be going through life. I don't know. Wake up
No,
tomorrow and see what happens.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get this money, but
Yup. But how you trying to do that, my friend? Like, what's your
no,
plan? Okay. No,
I'm
that's good.
yeah. But
That's
those
good.
are mine. What are yours?
Mine. Well, you already said number one. Like, you married, you dating somebody, you dealing with somebody. I didn't know everything.
All the
Dating, dealing, married, boyfriend, girlfriend, 7 boyfriend, something like. You like, are you single, or are you
kind of.
mingling? But you're not single. It's complicated. I'm separated.
Is
No.
you military married or is you married?
Oh God. Yo, you hit the spot with that one. So like, you married, but you're not married. Where your wife at? That's that military married. That won't hit the spot, boy. Oh man. I think
You got
number 2, you definitely gotta know. Dang, you made me lose my train of thought. You said military married. That like threw me all the way off. I forgot my number 2. Dang. Oh, where you live at? Like, you got a roommate? Like, you stay by yourself? You stay with your parents? Like, I gotta know because don't want you to invite me over one day and I'm at the house with your parents and I'm meeting the parents, or you got 3 dudes that's a roommate. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, I think that's something I need to know.
okay.
I need to know like how you living. Not necessarily where, but how you living. Like, you living by yourself, roommates,
So
just for my awareness.
wait, let's say they do have a roommate or live with their parents. Is that something like is a no go for you, or is just like you just need to know how to operate?
Yeah, I just need to know how to operate, how to move,
Okay.
Because
That's
motherfuckers be grown, but be sneaking out their parents' house. Like,
cool.
be quiet. Like, oh, okay. All right. Back in high school. Okay. I
Ooh.
don't like that. I don't like moving like I'm back in high school. We grown. Like, if you can't go outside or you got to sneak to go out and do something, like, it's not what I'm into, We grown.
That's
We
fair.
been there and done that. We doing that in high school. We get sneak at the house. Look, don't call here, pal. Nah, I'm gonna call and hang up. I know you outside, and I'm gonna come out the back. All right. We not doing that. We grown. So I definitely need to know your situation. Not to judge you or anything, but like just to know how to move. That's it. 3 is like income, not like how much you make or whatever. It's like what you doing? What you doing with your life? Are you working? Are you not working? You entrepreneur? You know, you getting money, however you getting money, but you got a sugar daddy or something. You know, I think I should be able to know that over time. Like if you looking for a sugar daddy, I ain't no sugar daddy. I got a kid. I'm sorry. I can't know. But that's just something because I work. I get down. If there's a job out there, I go work. I don't give up. 3, 4 jobs. They call me 3 jobs shorty out this. Work. So I need to know what you're doing, what you bring to the table. Not necessarily to judge you, but like if you need somebody to like put you on, I think number 4 is like taking in what I'm saying, listening, communication. Cause I can put you on game. I can tell you how to get this money, or how to get, we can do that. We can bounce ideas off each other, we can help each other grow and, get to the money. But that communication is definitely key for me.
That's top of the line. Because like you just said, you need somebody that's here with you, and I need somebody that's gonna be like, all right, so this is a part of what we're doing. Because I feel like I've been the one to have goals, and not to say previous people weren't supportive, but that's where it ended. They were just supportive. It wasn't nobody like, oh, okay, so you could go do this. You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody that could, do this with you, and I'd be like, it was just like, oh no, you got it. I think we talked about that last episode. Just like, okay, Mr. Nigga, but like, help me figure it out too.
All right, Mr. Nigga.
Like,
don't even worry about it, Mr. Nigga. I got it. You good.
Mr. Nigga, you done.
Next. Next.
Because I'm like, help me. Like, I know I got it, but I need someone that's like to give me that. Because I got determination on my own, but sometimes you do feel like you lacking a little bit, or somebody is like, all right, you just need to keep a positive mindset, and we got this. And didn't you say you was finna work on this? What we doing to get to that? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Somebody
all
keep
right,
you accountable.
Yeah, that's important.
Show you love. No,
sure.
that's the real deal. I feel like at some point in time, all the hustling and grinding and doing what you got to do to make it to where you're trying to go, it'll be nice to share it with somebody, or at least to have somebody be like, yeah, hey, you held me down when I needed to be held down, type shit, or somebody to share it with. I feel like that's needed. That's a big thing. That's a definitely big thing for me, having somebody to support you, or just like listen to your ideas. Like, hey, I don't think you should do it like that. Maybe you should do it like this.
Yeah.
Or you're more of like a comedy person. You should do this. Or you ever tried doing this? How about this? We just try everything and see what's working for you.
I've noticed that, like, I've definitely needed that, because I be having, like, I literally have like a thing of stuff that I got to do. I have work for monies. That's like my main income, and then I have my hustles, and I just want to do everything that I feel. I'm not a person that I feel like I can be limited. If I want to do 5 things in this lifetime, god damn it, I'm gonna do all 5.
Yeah, why not?
I need someone that's like, well, I feel like you need to focus on this first, or more suits you right now. You get
somebody
to
that's not trying to put you in that box.
Yeah.
Like, you already got a job. Why are you doing all this other stuff?
Man, what? If I want to be a goddamn go to school and work and be a model and sell alcohol on the side and all this other stuff, I want to do all of that.
Go for it.
Somebody that's just like, why you want to do all of that stuff? Like, help me, help myself, help us. Because what if you get hurt one day?
Exactly. Tomorrow's not promised. Your job is not promised tomorrow. Anything can change tomorrow. And people got to understand that. But that's definitely a big That's big three, big four, big four, big four. But let's talk about so we got what determines if you date or talk to someone. I think we kind of just like touched on it
a little
with
bit. Yeah.
what we asked at the beginning. So we can talk about what's the difference between dating and talking, because I don't think a lot of people understand dating and talking.
Yeah. You said something.
Hallelujah.
There's Libras lingo.
Oh, hey, when we link, we link. So let's get on talking, because people be like, "Oh, we talking," but y'all really be dating and don't even know the difference.
Type shit.
I think talking is like, for me, in my opinion, talking is like that beginning phase before dating. It's like you getting to know somebody, y'all kicking it, trying to see where y'all fit in with each other, and possibly you could be entertaining someone else, because like I said, you just getting to know this new person or whatever. So y'all not really locked in for real. So, it's the fill out phase. We trying to see if we're gonna date or what.
Or it's just gonna end at this. Okay, that was nice.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, we could be cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You cool peoples, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't dating. And I think like in generation now, people don't do that. People just like, I'm dating to get married. Damn, what's your name?
Right.
Where you from?
Do you even
How old are you? Can you spell marriage? Like, I'm for real. Like a lot of people say that. And like, damn, can I get to know you first? Like, I can't tell you just by looking at you. Yeah, I can't
have been notorious to be like, I'll talk to somebody for a good year and they be like, you ain't ready to date yet? And I'm like, ooh, too soon, ain't it? Like a little bit.
Hold up. Got some deeper issues here.
I'm aware. I do. I don't trust easily.
Literally, did you say after a year?
After a year, then I'm ready.
It's too soon.
A year is like we talking that year, because I don't trust you yet. If I'm keeping in the buck a stacky, I don't trust you. The first year of just friendships too. I don't be trusting motherfuckers the first year. That's a strong period. You know how you get a free trial?
Yeah, but it ain't for no goddamn year.
I don't fuck with you like that.
My nigga, you get 3 months.
Right. Like,
what's y'all pick? 3 months.
3 months is like, do I really like this motherfucker? That's for me. Because I feel like people wear a mask. I feel like you always meet someone's representative. Yeah, I feel like I need at least a good 6 months, and I ain't met nobody yet to change my mind on this. I need a good 6 months before I'm like, all right, you might be somebody I could talk to and take serious. At the end of the year, I'm like, okay, cool, you solid. You ain't switched. But
so where you at 9 months?
9 months, I'm like, do I still want to continue, or is this a waste of my time? See, and I think that's what makes me like niggas don't be knowing how to take me, because I feel like they're used to women rushing them into shit, and they be like more pull back, and I'm like, shit, we pull back together. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. You might have a baby by month. It take a good 9-10 months to make a baby. I need to make sure ain't nobody in there baking nothing.
Oh my god!
I have literally had, man. We gonna get into that on another episode, but that's
we go. Yeah, we're not getting into that right now. I was just trying to figure out what's talking to you. What's talking things to you? Like, what's that for you?
We just talking. Yeah, we
like, y'all talking. Okay, question. So in the talking phase, like, y'all fucking or no?
All right, so boom. Okay, let me define what
hell no. Yes or no. Then you can define what you want to define.
At this phase, this previous few years, no. However, in the past and in the future, yes.
Wait,
Cause
did you say in the future?
mm-hmm.
In the
So,
past and the future, but the present, no.
no, because I've been
No.
okay. So here's my sexual history, which ain't really none of y'all business, but I'm gonna give it to y'all. I've been celibate since abstinent celibate since 2022, October 2022. It's
We in 20,
20.
we
We
2024.
we in 2025.
Oh, you going strong, sister. That's what I'm talking about.
Power to the coaches. But I really had to.
Mind over matter. Mind over matter.
I to sit with myself and like for me it was spiritual and it was me getting to know myself and I didn't really and I told myself I would go with a year. It just so happened since that year's passed, I ain't really met nobody that I feel like is worthy enough for me to give it up to at this moment.
That's
Like
real deal. What
not
makes
right now.
and you just like you getting to know somebody and like seeing where they at makes them worthy.
Yeah, and especially since I've been doing it this way, I feel like me not offering sex checks a lot of people off that list real easy. Like, nah, it would have just been something sexual with you. So it also makes me way more selective in like
Who you choose.
relationships, who
Mm-hmm.
I choose, who I'm choosing to give my time to. I'm strict as fuck now.
That's what's up. That take a lot of strength.
It does.
That's
But
what's up. I'm
whoever
proud
gets
of you.
next, oh
They
baby,
gonna be that's disgusting.
boy.
All right. So what? What you say? Talking to us? you, what's talking to you? What's the talking phase? Explain what's talking to you. Like when somebody say
Oh,
we talking,
to
me and Big Lex talking. What we talking about?
we having a casual relationship. We're not exclusively dating. We're
Mm-hmm.
getting to know each other, getting to see how we communicate, if we actually even like each other. Because that's important. Do we really even like each other? Because I feel like a lot of people be just together based off some other stuff, and then they don't even like each other. And how do we communicate? Do we have similar interests? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really getting to know you. It's casual. We not locked in. I need to know if you talking to other people, so I need to know what's going on. But to me, until we say we're exclusively dating, fair
Yeah.
game. Just be real with me. But it's very much casual.
She belong to the streets. No, I mean that's why I feel like that's real deal. Just talking like it is what it is. Like, but where it comes to talking, I feel like the disconnect is expectations in that talking phase.
Yes.
And just gotta lay out your expectations so people can know and not just assume or think. Because I hate that we don't see each other for what it is. Like you're not in my head. You don't. We're not the same person. You just
Mm-hmm.
because like we click sometimes, or we click and we think the same thing sometimes. We don't always think the same thing. So I can't always assume that hey, you know what I'm thinking because
Yeah.
we click so good. You know what I'm thinking. No, sometimes you gotta let people know.
Yep.
And that's a big disconnect in relationships and any type of communication. Assuming people know what you're thinking or what you're gonna do or whatever. That's a big thing.
I feel like I be over communicating sometimes because I don't have no problem letting somebody know how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like none at all. Like if I fuck with you, I'll be like, I really fuck with you. I
Mm-hmm.
really like if I don't like you, I don't like you.
Damn.
I don't know why you like me so much because I don't like you. If I feel like I need reassurance, I'm gonna tell you, listen, I need to know where you at mentally because
Mm-hmm.
it's not clear to me. If you think I can read minds, but I still need to, I might know how I feel or how you feel off my intuition, but that don't mean I don't need to hear it. Because to
Right.
me, that's how you build delusion. And one thing I'm not finna do is be delusional about nobody. Like, oh, he really love me, but he ain't really tell me yet.
Yeah.
But I know he do because my intuition. And my intuition don't be wrong, but I just need to hear you say some stuff too.
That's real. You
Cause
should.
You
That's
don't be
all a
on
part of
communicate.
communicating.
Yep.
Yeah. So with dating, so transitioning from talking to dating. All right, so I know you say you got 12 months. Like, whoever's talking to Queen Lex, good luck. 12 months. You probably better off renting your credit to get a Lamborghini or something. But 12 months. All right. Okay. So you're transitioning now. Your guy that went through the 12 months, boom. All right. Transition into dating. How do you make that transition? How do you talk about it? How do you come about it? Like,
First, you know what you just
where?
said. You gotta talk about it first.
Okay.
People be dating somebody that ain't dating them. There has been a
Ooh.
time where I've been somewhere and a dude be like, "Oh yeah, this is my girl," and I'll be like, "Oh, what
When did we have this conversation,
when
buddy?
when did we talk about?" I didn't know. I'd be like, "I didn't know I was his girl. I had no idea. He ain't never tell me nothing. We ain't, I thought we was still talking. It's only month 9."
Oh, he didn't even make it to the 12, but you're tripping. You didn't even make it to 12. I don't know who you thought you was. He just looked. He said, I'm fast tracking. You feel me? This is my girl.
I'm already. I was like, pause, Mr.
So
G.
if somebody do that in front of people, do you like, hold up, I ain't your girl? Or you like wait to talk about it?
I've done both. I ain't gonna hold you. That's because it was one time where I'd be like, no, we never gonna get to that stage. Hold on. And then
Which,
another time, I liked the guy, but I was like, oh, I played along, and I was like, hey, we ain't had that we ain't had that
which
conversation.
one is more productive?
Having a conversation, definitely.
Okay.
Because number one, I didn't know you felt like that about me. You was dating me. I didn't know I was dating you. I still got 3 other hoes. I gotta tell them something. We gotta have a meeting. I didn't know. I'm cheating. You didn't tell me nothing.
We got hey, team meeting. Somebody getting cut today, and we're making cuts today. Hey, it is what it is. That's true though. You definitely got to communicate and have that conversation. And I don't think people ever just like transition into dating. It's just always like, oh, we're dating now. Like, damn,
Yeah.
when did we talk about it? Like, when did this happen?
We gotta
Oh,
talk
for
about
real.
it because we
Yeah.
gotta set our expectations and boundaries.
And I feel like most of those conversations come when something happens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like it's just like, hey, look, can we talk? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we've been talking for a minute. Like, I want to, you know what I'm saying, move on and get, start dating. It don't work like that. I feel like something happens. Like a motherfucker see somebody with somebody, and they're like, I thought we were dating. I thought we've been together this time. What you doing? You know? I feel
Yep.
like that's what sparks the conversation, and it should be, like I said, communication at all times. Like if one person is feeling that way, see how the other person feeling, But at the same time, you got to keep your feelings in check, because your expectations could get your feelings hurt. Because you feeling this way, like, I want to date you now. Another person like, no, I'm still like feeling you out, doing my thing or whatever. And then people get upset because that person is not there where they're at. Yeah, but like I said, everybody's different. You can't always assume somebody's going to be on the same boat as you. That's where communication comes into play.
Yeah. I literally just had this conversation with somebody, and I was like, well, I don't really have expectations of you because you haven't given me an expectation to have. So I don't know why you think I would have one when we ain't even talked about none of that. We gotta think we gotta keep our expectations in check with people for sure.
For real, because
That's how you
expectations
get
get
your
you
feelings.
hurt. Expectations get your feelings hurt quick.
Because
And without communication,
you be thinking one thing and the other person thinking something completely different.
yep,
You mad at how they moving and y'all ain't communicating nothing. But how I'm supposed to know that was something that triggered you when you didn't have that conversation with me?
exactly.
Expectations is up here and I'm all the way over there. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and that comes with keeping your feelings in check, because if you ain't never had that conversation, or y'all ain't never like talked about it or whatever, or it's been brought up or something, like you can't. I mean, you can get mad because we're all human beings. You know, you see something you don't like or whatever, you feel the type of way, you're gonna get mad. But you gotta be realistic about it.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta like, dang, well, did I I'm feeling them, but I ain't really sat him down and told him I'm feeling them like this, and him talking to somebody
Yeah.
else is going, or her like, dang, she with another dude. Oh,
So
yeah.
I got a question for you now, cause not saying I'm in that situation, but I'm kind of like, I already know I like you, shawty. I already know
Mm-hmm.
I want you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you mine.
Yeah.
But this is just in my head. But
Yeah.
in my, like, there's that's the delusional part. But in my rational part, I'm like, well, first I have to still figure out if I like you and all of that. But am I ready to really have that conversation with you though?
Wait, so what's your question?
My question is, if I feel like that, then
Mm-hmm.
is it even worth having a conversation or just letting it play out?
It depends on the type of person you are. But I would say have the conversation so you don't get your feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be aware of the other person's feelings and the actual situation that y'all in at this point, because you don't know how the other person is feeling, and you can't really assume on how other people feel.
Yeah, that's something I struggle with. Is I feel like if you never tell me, then
Mm-hmm.
it was never nothing. And
But at the same time, you got to have an uncomfortable conversation. You
yeah.
got to. People don't like having conversations because they're uncomfortable or it makes them uncomfortable. But you're not gonna always be comfortable. You gotta learn how to adapt and move on.
Do you feel like guys have a harder time expressing those feelings, or
Most
you?
definitely. Most definitely we do. We live in a world where men are supposed to be strong, protectors, providers, bodyguards, all that stuff. So a guy expressing their feelings 9 times out of 10 is what? Gay, soft,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like you don't really see that for real. Only expressions of feelings you get from a man is what? When he angry, when he mad. It's the world we live in. Like growing up, it wasn't like my parents didn't sit me down like, tell me how you feel. It was more like, what you crying for? Stop
Mm-hmm.
all that crying. You a boy. So like you grow up with that. Like you grow up with your uncles and stuff. What you crying for, man? That's soft. Stop all that. So we grow up not really expressing ourselves. Not all of us, but some dudes can express themselves, but most of us grow up in that environment where you weren't taught to express your feelings. So it's harder, and I think people just gotta understand that and understand to help the person do that, because it's a place of being uncomfortable. Because I think about it all the time. Like, dang, I tell them, I tell her, how I feel. She might stop rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's soft.
Yeah.
Because the only people you really see and expressing their feelings is in the world we live in, soft. It's definitely hard though. If you ain't never done it before, and you got all these reservations about, if I do this and she gonna think this, or I don't want to seem like this, and it all plays in guys' heads. So
And that's why
it's just learning.
that's why I haven't beyond the degree that I already have, because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker just not ready for that, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
ready to just let it all out. I'll be like, I don't
But you
think
don't know that until you have that conversation.
that's true.
Let him tell you he's not ready for all that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will know for sure. Not, oh, I don't think he is. We adults.
Type
We
shit.
gotta have them conversations. Them uncomfortable conversations, being in uncomfortable positions. It'll only make you better. Make the situation better, because now you ain't wondering no more. You know exactly what it is.
For sure. I think we're being a catalyst to having those conversations right now.
Just do it.
Right,
Just
the
do
beginning
it.
of relationships. This is how it starts. Having
Yeah.
uncomfortable conversations.
No, most definitely. And once you get past, because if you have a partner, you want to be able to talk to your partner.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't, I wouldn't say shouldn't, but you should be comfortable with coming to your partner with something and talking to them about how you feel about things and being able to communicate and, you know, just talk things out without being judged or ridiculed or put down and stuff like that. So once you get past that uncomfortable spot, then all conversations will flow. And it just takes time. You got to work at it.
For sure.
And we got to learn to listen. Like, listen to respond, not listen to respond, but listen to understand.
Yeah, understanding.
And not listening to respond. Because you hear one thing, you like, oh, all right, wait till she get done talking. Oh, you said this. Yeah, I said that, but did you hear everything else that I said?
Yeah.
No, because you heard that one thing, and that's the thing you was waiting to respond to.
Yeah.
So we just got to learn how to do that. It takes time, takes patience.
That was definitely a problem in my past relationship where it was just like, I feel like he was already always on the defense. And I was just like, but you're not listening to me though. You just want to give a response. You're not really trying to hear what I'm saying.
But did you ask him why he was always on the defense?
All the time. His answer
and what was his answer?
I don't
know. Because he didn't want to express himself.
Yeah. When I was, I can't help you with, I don't know.
You got to make him comfortable. And sometimes you can make people comfortable. Sometimes it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I had to learn. Yeah, it just wasn't gonna happen. Like,
yeah.
I tried to talk. We did this thing where we tried to, like, it happened for a little bit where I'd be like, okay, well, I feel like you should write down if I do something or say something or whatever to trigger you, and then tell me. And then nothing. But yeah, sometimes you just can't make people comfortable. And
some people don't want to change.
Hey.
But that's for you to decide if you want to deal with that or not. But hey, dating and talking, it's a big difference. And in order to be happy and successful in dating or talking, you got to talk about it. Can't assume about it, and you got to be about it. If you're going to date somebody, all that shit you was doing when y'all was talking, done. Unless y'all into that. Because if you into that, then hey.
Okay.
Do what you do.
I don't like sharing unless I'm on the shit.
Yeah, I don't like Sharon ain't it. Sharon is not caring in that situation. That's weird. But some people like that. But it is what it is. Communication is key in everything we do in life.
For sure.
And I think that's it for today. Shoot, foundations of relations. It ain't it, but that's it for this episode.
Yes, sir.
Next episode, what are we gonna be talking about? Some old stuff. Types of relationships.
All right, next episode. Yep.
It's types of relationships. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's going
dating versus talking.
Ooh,
the types of relationships, because I be feeling like
toxicity.
Again, expectations be different because you don't know the type of relationship that you in. But that's the next episode.
Queen Lex finna put y'all on game. Y'all don't even know. Stay tuned.
It's stuff we all need to know.
On G. It'll help relationships better. Help y'all better your relationships and better people. Make you a better person. I'm down for it. But that's it for today on When Libras Link. And we out with Schmidt.
That's goody, y'all. Have a good one. This was fun.
Stay tuned for the next episode. And we out.
We good. Nope. We not good. Man down.
A stable internet connection.
Well.
My internet is stable. Oh, you.
Where the nigga go? Where he go? Where he go? To the windows, to the walls, to the walls, to the sweat drip down my balls. Oh, these female stars. Oh, oh, ski, ski, motherfucker. Oh, ski, ski. I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. Well, yeah.
It is. Is it still? Did it help? No.
It was better before. Hell, I think
Oh
it's
shit!
getting there.
It's catching up.
I think so.
Type. Oh, let's do it.